What's up, YouTube? Today, I'm bringing you guys a new series. I'm going to be using badges on Hall of Fame for 100 games and breaking them down. Telling you guys if they work, if they're worth it, the modes you should use them on. Basically, everything you would want to know about the badge on Hall of Fame, I'm going to be talking about it. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this series, if you want it to continue. We are starting off with Hot Start Hall of Fame. You see, I'm on my inside-out playmaker. Pork chop on his glass cleaning lockdown. I can shoot, he cannot. Just the perfect lineup because I'm trying to shoot all the shots to show this badge at its most effectiveness. You see, we're going up against a sharpshooting facilitator and another glass slot. Couple of superstars. Shout out to those guys. They both won the 1v1 rush. So anyway, Hot Start Hall of Fame. Let me start off right off the bat. This badge definitely works. It is definitely effective. It's not one of those badges where you're like, no, that's cool, that sounds cool, but it doesn't do anything. Hot Start 100% works. Now, what you got to do with Hot Start is you have to hit your first couple shots, and once you do that, you have a boost to every shot you take afterwards. This lasts the whole game. There's no time limit. It lasts until you miss a shot. So, you know, if you're playing a My Career game, 12-minute quarters, and you're playing, 40 minutes, will it last the whole time? Yes, sir, it will, as long as you keep hitting. Now, the best core I would say for this badge is what I'm playing right here, is twos. Because twos, it's make it, take it. You could really 21-0 somebody without ever letting them touch the ball. You see, I'm hitting this man, I'm taking a fade. I mistime it terribly, shoot it early, and it goes in, and that doesn't mean anything. I mean, I could have greened that, I could have early that. As long as the shot goes in, Hot Start is activated. So now every shot I take afterwards, you're going to see the Hot Start popping up. Dex them a little bit right here. He's giving me the fade. On this build, I love taking those fades. And you see my takeover. I'm one shot away from takeover now. I'm going to have to make a video about, takeover booster by itself. But you see Hot Start popping up right there on Hall of Fame. This badge, I'm not gonna lie, Hot Start Hall of Fame is one of my favorite twos badges to use. If you don't want to waste time, if you're really good at offense, you just want to get the ball, hit shots, and get them out of there. This is definitely one of the most effective badges to have. Hitting him a little spin right there, looking fancy with it. Now with threes, rec, pro-am, it's not as good because, threes games can be long, rec games can definitely be long. You're not going to have a lot of those games where you hit every single shot. Now, that being said, I did bring out my sharpshooting ball hawk to the rec, and I had Hot Start on, and I went 15 for 15, and I didn't miss a shot, and I had that badge working all the way into the fourth quarter. So in instances like that, if you're locked in, you can definitely put that on threes or rec. But I'm saying, most people don't have the crazy amount of badges to waste on Hot Start. Like, I would say the minimum, you want to have at least 20 shooting badges to put Hot Start on. You don't want to be, like a 2A slashing playmaker and have Hot Start on gold, because it's really just a waste of badges if you miss a shot. And then you're basically wasting, 30% of your shooting badges on a badge that's not going to be working. Now, if you're a pure sharp, 30 shooting badges, if you're a legend and you have like 30, 40, anywhere around there, definitely throw that thing on, because it's definitely, you're gonna be glad you did. But it's something, it's a high risk, high reward is the best way to put it. I enjoy this badge a lot. I would say this is definitely one of the most effective shooting badges if you're a confident shooter. It makes sense if you're a shooter, though. I'd say, like I said, if you're a 2A slashing playmaker, you ISO, you're a slashing playmaker, you like to drive more than you actually like to shoot, and this badge isn't for you. And a lot of the time, that's how I play, but a lot of the time, I switch my play styles. You see I'm fading right there. I'm missing shots now, so my Hot Start is off. But you saw up until that point, I was just hitting anything. It was all greens, all crazy, and that's something I gotta live with. Now, Hot Start, teamed up with, Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter, badges like that. It definitely helps it out, and they definitely go well together. But that's pretty much all. That's pretty much all there is to say about the badge. The badge works. It's most effective on twos and when you're locked in. I know a lot of people, threes, rec, even on twos, you're playing around, you're missing shots, and then the boost is just completely gone. 1v1 court too. If you're a 1v1 player, that badge is definitely most effective on the ones, because you never want to miss. You don't want to give the ball, especially when there's post scores there. And speaking of post scores, if you are a post scorer and you're great at greening fades, greening hooks, a lot of post scores, they just white fades, shoot contest, and they go in anyway because they're so close. But if you're a post scorer that likes greening fades and greening deep hooks, the Hot Start does work with hooks and fades, and it can be a nightmare for the opposing team. I'm not gonna lie, especially if you're on a guard that can't really match you. Someone that doesn't have great defense, or any guard in general, to be honest. If you have Green Machine activated on your fades, on your hooks, basically count that game as a win. The only way you're going to mess up is if you just release terribly, and yeah, you'll put them out of there. But yeah, like I said, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys used Hot Start, what you guys think of it. There hasn't been a lot of videos on it. That's just because it's such a high risk, high reward. Somebody like Ticino made it earlier, but he doesn't even use it anymore. Let me know if you guys think it's worth it, man. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.